for me, follow-up has one of three goals. So every time I'm calling you or messaging you or interacting with you in a follow-up, I have one of three goals. One is to set an appointment. The second is to determine when I'm going to follow up with you again to set an appointment. And the third is to determine that you're never going to do anything. One of those three things happens. So now, why is it important to have one of those, have a goal of one of those three things happening? If not, you're just checking in, right? You're just like, hey, has anything changed? Like, that's ineffective. Now, are we by the fact that we're following up, checking in? Of course we are. But we need to have a desired outcome for every follow-up. So if we have a desired outcome of getting an appointment, of determining when we're going to follow up again to get an appointment, or to determine that, hey, things have changed, they're no longer moving, job offer fell through, whatever the case is. Now, in that last goal or that last event, if they aren't doing anything, then we put them on just a long-term nurture plan. But if we have a goal, then every follow-up has meaning.
So I want to make sure we get really tactical. And I think the things that we do on our team are very similar to what you do. And we just add a fourth dimension, which is to get a referral would also be a great outcome. And so to get really tactical on those, Chris, if you told me, hey, you're not going to sell your house until December, right? And we talked a month ago. I would probably call you and I'd say something like this. Hey, Chris, it's Jeremiah. I'm calling to check in. I know you said you weren't going to do anything with your house until December. I also know that things change and it's been about a month. Is the plan still looking like December?
Yeah, December might even be pushed out beyond that.
Okay, that sounds great. Look, I'll do my job and continue to follow up because it's not your job to remember me. But before I let you go, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask. Is there anybody else I should be talking to about real estate?
Well, I actually ran in. One of my neighbors, I think, is going to be getting ready to sell their home, but probably a lot sooner than December.
Yeah, that's great. Would you mind making an introduction and connecting me to your neighbor? Promise I'll do a great job for them. And if nothing else, you'll get to be excited about our opportunity to work together in the future.
Well, I'll introduce you as long as you promise me that you'll get a bunch of money for their house.
We will. Well, that way we'll make sure it's going to sell for top dollar and we'll set the bar at the right spot for yours.
So I love that. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna add that with my team. The fourth thing, asking for a referral. So those are the four goals on every follow-up.